The Detroit Lions have made their second selection after taking Jeff Okudah, number 3 overall. They are going running back, DeAndre Swift out of Georgia.
Yeah, arguably the best running back in this class, depending on who you ask. And his game really does suit the NFL level well, being able to catch the football, run the football, and break off the big play. And I think he's a great pairing, Danny, with Kerryon Johnson. If Kerryon Johnson could be healthy in the backfield for Detroit moving forward. But either way, now you got a 1-2 punch.
Yeah, he's my favorite back in there because of the big play capabilities, can catch the ball in the backfield. Again, you want to look for explosive players when they get the ball in their hands, and that's what DeAndre Swift is.
And another guy with not as much wear and tear who comes out of Georgia, though. That's obviously a big key at the running back spot.
So that's 2 running backs off the board. We had Clyde Edwards-Helaire go last in the first round of the Kansas City Chiefs, 32nd overall, and now 35th overall, DeAndre Swift. Pete, what's the grade?
It's going to be a run on running backs in this round, and this is a round, second and third, you should take them. I give this a B-, and the reason being, look, I like Swift. I think he's a good player. I think there are better backs on the board, though. And the other thing is, the Lions need help at some key positions, and you know, drafting a running back at the top of round 2 is kind of a little bit of a luxury for a team that has some other issues, particularly on the defensive line. I probably would have taken Ross Blacklock here, so I give it a B-. I do like Swift, but again, running backs, that's a luxury for them.
You mentioned that you like a couple other running backs better. I'm guessing Cam Akers is one of them. I know you're high on him, and maybe Jonathan Taylor. Are those the 2 guys?
Those are the 2 guys, absolutely. And I think down the line you can get some backs. I think the Kelly kid from UCLA is a guy you can get later, will be a very productive player as well. But Cam Akers in this round would be the guy I would pick. I think he played with a bad offensive line at FSU. I think once he gets into the NFL, you're going to see a better player than what you saw at Florida State.
All right, another offensive playmaker off the board. The first 3 picks, wide receiver, and running back. And Amanda Guerra has more on the fantasy side of things in Detroit.
Yeah, things are moving very quickly. Dave Richard, we knew they were going to do that today, so let's start with DeAndre Swift there to the Lions. How do you like this matchup?
This tells you everything that you need to know about how the coaching staff in Detroit feels about Kerryon Johnson. He was a darling in fantasy circles for the last 2 seasons. Not anymore. It's the DeAndre Swift show. At the beginning of the season, Amanda, we're going to see them split work. But I bet there's going to come a point right around week 6 or 7 where DeAndre Swift is just too good to take off the field, and Kerryon Johnson will be in a limited role, provided that Kerryon is still healthy. And you're going to see DeAndre Swift do some really good things. I agree with the fellas. He's a complete back, great acceleration, good hands out of the backfield, good balance. I like his lateral agility as well. I think that you could see him end up being maybe a better total yards guy than Clyde Edwards-Helaire if he really gets that opportunity in Detroit. I am all out on Kerryon. I am all in on DeAndre Swift.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.